Hey Taurus sisters, it's Amy Kay. In this video, I'm going to encourage you Taurus sisters out there who are stuck doing Christmas because your husband is not yet on board with quitting Christmas. But first, a word to all of you Torah keepers who are watching this right now. Will you please leave a message of encouragement? Leave a comment encouraging the women who are in this situation. Remind them that we love them. Remind them that we understand that they're in a really difficult situation. Remind them that they are respected in our community. Remind them, if you especially have a story where your husband came to Torah later, please leave a comment. Even if you don't normally leave comments, please encourage them with that story. And I'm not asking you to do this for the algorithm. I could care less about the algorithm. I just really want these ladies to be encouraged right now, today, tomorrow, this time of year. We don't do this enough in the body, and I don't do it enough either. So please leave a comment of encouragement. Second thing about comments, I will delete comments that discourage these women. I will delete comments that rebuke my point of view on this and that rebuke women in the comments. I want them to have at least one place on the internet where they can go and be encouraged. So I guess this is for people who agree with my biblical worldview that women ought to submit to their husbands, even in this situation. And I have a whole playlist on that. This video is not about biblical submission, so I won't even argue that in the comments either. There's lots of material out there about that. I will also, sisters, leave links to a handful of videos and articles in the comments below about this topic. So I am not the only one who has this biblical worldview. And I think most of you out there do. So anyway, I'm going to curate the comments so that you, sisters, can be encouraged, not discouraged. So sisters, as you can tell, I think you should do Christmas if your husband says to do Christmas. A lot of women come to Torah before their husbands. I don't know why. It's a really hard thing, isn't it? And that's why I want to encourage you that by submitting to your husbands, you're obeying Torah. There are people out there who will tell you that if he leads you into sin, you need to divorce him. And that is nonsense. Just because he comes to Torah not at the same time does not mean you should divorce your husband. In fact, the opposite. You're still supposed to submit to him, and you're still supposed to respect and obey him. And so if he says we're doing Christmas same as ever before, not only do it, sisters, but do it with a happy countenance on the outside. Even though on the inside you're like, oh, I just hate this now because you see Christmas for what it is. At least on the outside, respect him and honor him with a happy countenance. And then, of course, throughout the year, you're going to discuss it and try to show him scripture and things like that. Again, I have a whole playlist on that kind of stuff. But for right now, today, like this is Christmas Eve. Today, tomorrow, whenever you're doing your celebrations, just know that the body of Messiah loves you. And most of us understand your predicament. Most of us respect you for walking in obedience by submitting to your husband. And when you see so many of us are putting up messages, right, that say, Christmas is wrong, Christmas is pagan, don't do Christmas. We also know that there are sometimes exceptions where people are stuck doing Christmas. And you are definitely one of those exceptions. So don't think that we're thinking bad of you, because we're not. In your congregations, most people are super understanding. And even, when people say don't do Christmas, they're not thinking about you. They're thinking about people who have control over that completely. Like me, I'm a single lady, so I have control over whether or not Christmas is done in my home. You don't have all the control over that. So I just want you to feel and know that you are loved, you are respected, you are valued in our community, and we understand. And we're here to cheer you on in your faith walk as the Father keeps showing you Torah. We're praying that your husband joins you in that, because I know, because I was there, sister. Some of you don't know this. I was married, and I was married to a non-Torah keeping man. So I know the heartache of praying that he would be like-minded with you. But I also know that it's very hard to submit in those situations. So I pray that you can submit with a happy countenance, and enjoy what you can from this season, with your family, and that everybody will be like-minded next year. But that you would just have shalom, knowing that the Father, in this case, definitely sees your heart, and that he does not hold, I don't believe he holds this sin against you. the Bible teaches otherwise. So, yeah, we love you, sisters. Bye.